Hey, we are back and better than ever. Unfortunately, my gimbal died, so I couldn't properly record or get good angles. But instead of just not recording, I just did my best and put the camera in the best spots. Fortunately for us, we're doing shoulders and we're basically staying in the same spot. So, yeah, we're just going to work on the rotator cuff. And I learned this from Lean Beef Patty. This is golden. I mean, this is really all you need to fix your rotator cuff issues. All right. I'm not going to say all of it because I don't know, but this is very good. This is very good. I mean, just try it for yourself, but I'm doing this because I've actually hurt my shoulder and I'm trying to get my shoulder back. You're going to see later on in the video that it was like so hard to even lift my hands up because of my shoulder. It was just so like sore. I don't know how to explain it. I really take my time with these because this helps my bench. And well, I don't bench, but this helps with pressing movements, and I need that. I need that for my chest. It's my most lacking, at least I believe it's my most lacking muscle group, and rightfully so. You know, I'm tall. I have I'm really lengthy, so it's gonna take me a while, but I really take these seriously. I mean, these help my shoulders. I feel like so different now. It feels like I have my arms back, low key. I can actually feel my muscles. I can actually feel my chest when I warm up my rotator cuffs because I don't know what happened, but they're just fully blown out, I guess. And the way my body adapts, it just doesn't allow it to put the weight on my chest. So it's very important. I need my shoulders back, and I'm slowly learning that you can't neglect little stuff like this. Your rotator cuff and your hips are honestly the most important joints. So if I were to recommend anyone do anything for like joints or ligaments or whatever, it would probably be the hips, rotator cuffs, and probably like the knees, honestly. The knees they're pretty crappy. They're a pretty crappy design, I'm not going to lie. Very flawed, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I'm also doing these for the rotator cuff. I don't know. I find it really important. I think if you don't have a strong skeletal system, you're not going to be able to lift heavy things, you know. If your bones are brittle, you know, your muscles have nothing to attach to. So we're going nice and steady. Honestly, I did these twice, but I deleted it because you guys don't really need to see this. This is really like a warm-up. And yeah, if you don't have bad rotator cuffs like I do, you don't really need to do this. But I took it out for your guys' sake, and I do that before I start my shoulder workout. You don't want to just hop in like mid-set or your first set and just blow your shoulders out, you know. So, yeah, we're going to hop into rear delts here. And these single-handed rear delts, yeah, I can never say this, it's absolutely magnificent. I mean, it is the greatest thing. As you can see, like the way I'm like angled at, I'm letting the weight essentially stretch my shoulder, and I'm keeping my hand or my arm stiff. When you see me struggling there, that's basically just my body using everything in its power to like generate enough strength to pull the the weight here, but don't be afraid to get messy, As long as it's like towards the end of your set, it don't matter. Just try to squeeze as much potential as possible. As long as you know like the form and you can actually feel it where it's supposed to be, Don't worry about like the set being pretty. But don't let it get too ugly, if you know what I mean. I chose the wrong fit, but I don't know if you guys can see the angle at which I'm trying to stretch my rear delt. It's a pretty nasty stretch, if you ask me. You're gonna see. Like I'm gonna struggle. It's gonna beat me up here. I'm trying to squeeze. I think this was my bad shoulder as well, so I take extra care and I go extra hard on it, make sure it's strong. I'm damn near crying at this point. I accidentally slammed the weight because the thing was getting a little heavy. But we're going to switch to side delts here. And honestly, this is the only exercise you need to have big 3D boulder shoulders. Because you can turn this into a rear delt exercise if you're stupid enough. But if you think about it, you're so stupid that you're smart. But anyways, I really like these, the cables. Not only do you see like this little mechanism that I'm using, it makes it feel like I picture it in my mind like a dumbbell. And I'm obviously using a cable, so my brain is just malfunctioning, and it just performs it so well. I don't even know how to explain it. Cables are 100% superior to dumbbells in this scenario. Not only are they better, but they're just safer as well. And I like being able to push myself. Or I meant to say, I like the idea of being able to push myself 100% without the risk of injury. So, yeah, I'm doing this. I don't know why the camera did this, but it's inverted for some reason. So my right arm looks like my left arm, and my left arm looks like my right arm. But this is actually my left arm. And I started off heavy. I don't know if the video, or I don't know if you can see in the video, but I'm struggling a little bit. And even though this is my left arm, my weaker arm technically, I'm still struggling here. I'm still banging out the reps though. I'm you can see I'm squirming like a worm. I'm still trying, but nope, I couldn't get it. I can definitely feel it when my shoulder just holds me back. Some days when I warm it up properly, it doesn't really hold me back as much as other days. I love shoulder days though because I stay in one spot and they're just so easy to do. You only really need those 3 exercises for shoulders. Anything else, you're really just doing extra. And I actually end up doing extra in this video because I don't know, I just really like shoulder presses. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel strong knowing I could press a certain amount of weight over my head. But that's like later on when I'm already depleted. I don't like I said, I like to keep the risk to injury very minimally. And I don't know why, but these heavy compound movements, they tax the nervous system so much, and the joints, the ligaments, just everything. It's everything. And I find that shoulder presses are one of those. One of the least, in my opinion, the least taxing. That's why I like to keep it in. And I also feel like they really do help my shoulders. It's like it's a little different. It's a different interaction, I guess, with the muscle. Yeah, but anyway, I start heavy with these. I don't know if you could pick it up in the video, but I started heavy first because I actually do these twice. I do the first set heavy, and then I go light. So I only do 2 sets. I don't know if that's like controversial now. I don't know if doing 30 sets is like the norm now, or doing very little sets. But I stick to two to three, 2 to 3 sets each exercise. So if I don't get the form right and the mind muscle connection right on the first set, I make sure that I do it on the second set, and I absolutely leave zero gains on the table. Listen, I'm not smiling because I'm in love with the pain. I've been rocking no headphones, and I gotta say, hearing the conversations in the gyms, I mean, they're unique to say the least. And I'm not gonna gossip, okay, because I'm not gonna put other people's business out there, but interesting lives, that's all I'm gonna say. Also, no headphones, I don't know what it does, but the mind muscle connection, it just increases. I didn't think I can increase my mind muscle connection, but it just does. I don't know what it is about. Like, I hear some people say that you're not in your head, or you're not distracted, but I don't feel the mind muscle connection, but I see it, if that makes sense. I feel it and see the pump. My AirPods actually got ran over by a car, and it still survives. The funny part is, here's the kicker. It just fell one day and it broke. Like, it was the most simple fall, and it just broke. And, I said, you know what? No headphones it is. And I have headphones. I have AirPods, but you know what? I'm taking this a sign. It's a sign from the universe, and I'm rocking no headphones. I want to see how long I could do this before I purchase something stupid. It's been a couple workouts though, and we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. I like the feel. It's old school. The music it's absolutely horrendous. You would never. I mean, sometimes I'm not gonna lie. There are people who be on the aux, and I'm like, yo, who is this? Who is this DJ? They're actually like blasting bangers, but for the most part, I can't. I mean, it's driving me insane. I don't know if other gyms are playing this song, but it's just, there's a song that repeatedly says taking care of business. And I'm not gonna lie, if I hear that song one more time, I'm gonna personally go up to the front desk and ask them to change the song, because that makes me feel like a robot. That is not who made that song, honestly. He just goes like this. All right. Taking care of business. Hey. Taking care of business. Like, no. I'm here grinding. I'm not taking care of no business, okay? This is not, I don't know. It's just that melody and that rhythm. It makes me feel like I'm actually going insane. But anyways, we're moving on to dumbbell shoulder presses. And this is the only shoulder press I would actually do. These are the most safest, and they actually work with your body. Like, I think I'm actually fully giving up on like barbell stuff, because dumbbells are just where it's at. Dumbbells and cables are perfect for your body. If you're doing, I think like barbell squats are the only thing, but there are better things you could do. I just don't understand, why would you ever use a barbell? I think it's like a test of strength. Yeah, maybe. But other than that, I don't think they're actually good to build muscle. In safe ways, at least. Yeah, I'm still going to grab dumbbells, though, and do some of these, I know I have a good workout when I can't lift dumbbells up. Like, if I can lift 25s, 30s, That's how I know I didn't do a splendid job, and I need to bang out some. But these dumbbells, man, they're going crazy. They're going crazy, and I'm just exhausting my shoulders. The shoulders are a small muscle. Like, you need smaller weights for it. If I see like another person like swinging 40 pounds, like side laterals, I'm just like I'm hoping that your shoulders can withstand what is about to occur, because I'm praying for you, man. I'm praying for you, really. Yeah, my shoulders were absolutely cooked, though. I don't know what happened today, but I feel it. I feel it. It's definitely recovering. Just today, it was 100% cooked. You're gonna see. Like I said before, I just couldn't. I just couldn't move it. It felt like someone was poking me, poking my shoulder. Honestly, and I couldn't move it or lift it up. We're gonna see this. We're gonna see this pump, and we're absolutely filled. We're filled.